Hello, everyone. Welcome to my presentation on my interview with Mr. Bailey. So, the little agenda today, I'm going to first introduce who Mr. Bailey is. I'm going to talk about the two most meaningful questions I asked, the biggest takeaway from the interview, and then a discussion question to end it off. So, first off, who is Mr. Bailey? He's a community leader in my hometown that I've known for a while. He's lived in my town for his entire life. He's been a teacher, principal. He worked at the local church, and he was a member of various community groups. And just something that like, for example, he organized and rehearsed all high school graduating classes for graduation. So he's just really part of the community and does a lot. And a reason I have a great relationship with him is because I've done yard work and odd jobs at his house for throughout all my high school years and also when I go back for summers. So I thought it was kind of special to be able to interview him for this. So the most meaningful questions I asked was, what do you do to make others strong and confident? This was the first one, uh, or others feel strong and confident, I should say. So he touched a lot on all these different things that I listed here: respect, trust, appreciation, praise, guidance, kindness, and then matching people's talents with certain tasks. And that helps kind of bring out confidence in everyone. But he really emphasized praise, and he connected this to his time as an art teacher. He said he always tries to find something to praise someone on, no matter the skill level, because he wants to find that, have them find the value and worth in themselves in order for them to believe in themselves. And he kind of finished it off with this very simple yet very deep quote, and it's just let them believe. And I think it's something that all leaders can kind of learn from, is whoever you're leading, your main goal should be trying to let them believe in themselves so they can do the best that they can find confidence and success in whatever their task is. And then the next question that I asked that I thought was meaningful was, is it more important for the people you lead to trust you or for you to trust the people you lead? Sorry. So this came up after I asked him what enables success in others, and he just really put a strong emphasis on trust is one of the main things. So I had to ask this follow-up question, and I really liked his answer to it. And he basically said neither is more important because they're equal importance because you can't have one without the other. And he said they won't trust you if you don't trust them, and you won't trust them if they don't trust you. And it's really just to say you can't have one without the other, and you need to work as a leader. You need to work for the people you're leading, their trust, and then they need to work for your trust as well. And I think it's just really reflective of how you should be going into any leadership role, is knowing that you need both of those things to have a good team put together. And so I really liked his answer to this and how it's very important to understand that both these things have equal importance and they can't work without one or the other. And then my biggest takeaway was that leadership roles and the ability to be a good leader comes easier when you love what you do. And I think just listening to him talk about his experience with teaching, he had such a passion for teaching kids and building them into better people and better students. And I think just hearing him talk about that was really special. And it really made me have a bigger understanding that it's just so much easier to find leadership opportunities and to be able to have leadership abilities when you're doing something you love. So I think that's something I will definitely take into the future, is just finding a field that I truly love. So then I can it just being a leader comes a lot easier in that way because I'm working much harder for it because I love it. And he brought up this quote that his parents always told him, which is, if you can't do your best, don't do it at all. And I kind of think that's reflective of what I just said as this year as my biggest takeaway, is just finding something that you love will make you do it your best. And that's something he always lived by, and that's why he was such a great leader. So this last little bit is the discussion question I have for you all, and it's, which is more effective for fostering growth and success in those you lead, praise or tough leadership? And in this case, tough leadership kind of means being hard on someone and refraining from praise. And some leaders obviously think that might work, but I'm curious what you all think is which is more effective for fostering growth and success. So thank you for listening to my presentation.